Every time her memory crosses my mind, it feels like a broken record. Same scene, same emotions, on endless repeat. I wake up and she's the first thought that hits me. The first thing I do, reach for my phone, hoping against hope that there might be a message from her, even though deep down I know there won't be. So I start the cycle all over again, overthinking everything. I replay our conversations in my mind, scrolling through old photos, analyzing every tiny detail like I'm trying to solve some impossible riddle. Does this sound familiar? I know exactly what you're going through, letting go of someone who once meant everything to you. It feels like trying to move a mountain with your bare hands. It's exhausting, painful, and at times it can seem like an impossible task. But here's the thing, you can do this, and you must do it for yourself. You deserve peace, you deserve clarity, and you deserve a chance to move forward beyond the pain. I'm not here to give you empty feel-good advice. I'm here to walk you through a practical step-by-step roadmap to help you not just let go, but rise above everything that's holding you back. By the end of this, you'll feel stronger, clearer, and more prepared to face whatever comes next in your life. Let's get started. Stage 1. Stop fighting reality. Let's begin with the most crucial truth. Why are you still holding on? I'm not talking about the surface level reasons, the things you tell yourself to justify it. Dig deeper. What's really at the core of this attachment? Is it because she made you feel complete? Is it the fear that you'll never be seen the way she saw you? Or is it the idea that letting go would mean admitting that all the love, time, and energy you invested was for nothing? Here's the hard truth. Most of the time, you're not actually holding on to her. You're holding on to the idea of her, the comfort, the validation, the routine. You're holding on to a version of her that you've idealized in your mind, one that may not even be close to reality. She's gone now. Whether she's moved on or simply couldn't give you the love you deserve, clinging to this illusion only traps you in a cycle of pain. Take a moment and think about this. In ancient Japan, samurai warriors lived by the principle of wabi-sabi, the idea of finding beauty in impermanence and imperfection. They understood that nothing lasts forever, and that embracing this truth is the key to inner peace. It's time to adopt that mindset. Accept the cracks in your relationship, the things that didn't work, and, most importantly, the fact that it's over. Stop romanticizing the past. Write down everything she brought into your life, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Was it true love, or was it just fleeting infatuation? Did she lift you up, or did she drain you? When you put it on paper, the truth becomes impossible to ignore. You're not trying to fix her anymore, you're trying to fix you. Stage 2. Cut the strings. Now, the hardest part, creating distance. If you want to heal, you have to stop feeding the connection. Think of it like pulling a weed out of your garden. You don't just trim the leaves and hope it dies. You dig it out by the roots. That means no more stalking her social media, no more replaying old voice notes, no more holding on to mementos that remind you of her. I know it's painful, trust me. But holding on to these things is like keeping yourself trapped in a cage. If you keep visiting the places you used to go together, or hanging on to hope that you'll randomly bump into her, you're sabotaging your own healing process. Take inspiration from General Ulysses S. Grant during the American Civil War. He was known for his relentless forward movement, even when it seemed like the odds were stacked against him. He didn't linger on past battles or mourn lost ground. He focused only on the next step. You need to do the same. No more looking back, only forward. Replace the old triggers with new habits. If you used to love going to that coffee shop together, find a new place, or brew your own coffee at home. Swap out the shows, books, and music that remind you of her for things that are emotionally neutral. This isn't about erasing her, it's about creating space for you to breathe again. And yes, it's gonna hurt, but healing is not about avoiding the pain, it's about working through it. Each step forward, no matter how small, is progress. Stage 3. Break free from the blame game. This is where things start to shift. Now that you've started to create distance, it's time to reclaim yourself. Who were you before her? What dreams, hobbies, or passions did you put on hold to make room for the relationship? Now is the perfect time to rediscover those parts of yourself. Take a page out of history. Dante Alighieri, after being exiled from his beloved Florence, poured his heartbreak and anger into writing The Divine Comedy, one of the most influential works of literature ever created. His pain became his fuel. What will you create in this chapter of your life? Start small. Maybe you hit the gym, start cooking your own meals, or even begin journaling. These aren't just distractions, they're building blocks for a stronger, more independent version of yourself. Set new goals and pursue them relentlessly. Maybe it's that road trip you've been dreaming of, or finally signing up for that class you've been putting off. But here's the key: surround yourself with people who lift you up. Spend time with those who remind you of your worth. Don't fall into the trap of numbing your pain with quick fixes, partying, drinking, or casual flings. Those things may numb the hurt for a moment, but they won't fill the void. Here's an exercise. Learn to be alone. Not lonely, but truly alone. Sit in your own space without distractions and get comfortable with your own company. The moment you can sit with yourself without feeling like something is missing is the moment you've truly won. You're not just letting go of her, you're letting go of the version of yourself that depended on her for happiness. Stage 4. Rebuild, redefine, rediscover. Now we're entering the most exciting phase, rebuilding your life. Who were you before her? What dreams and ambitions did you put on pause? It's time to bring them back to life. Take the example of J.K. Rowling. After a breakup, job loss, and raising a child on her own, she could have let that pain define her. Instead, she channeled it into writing Harry Potter, one of the most beloved and successful book series in history. What will your story be? Start small. Pick one thing you've always wanted to do. Maybe it's learning a new skill, starting a fitness routine, or taking that trip you've been dreaming about. These aren't just distractions, they're stepping stones that will help you rediscover who you are. Remember, letting go isn't about erasing her or forgetting the memories. It's about rediscovering you. It's about reclaiming your energy, your peace, and your purpose. And yes, it's going to be tough, but every single step you take away from the past is a step toward a brighter, stronger future. You're not alone in this journey. Heartbreak has shaped some of the greatest minds and leaders in history. Use your pain to shape you. So be patient, be disciplined, and most importantly, be kind to yourself. You've got this. Now go out there, take control of your life, and move forward. It's time to let go. You've walked through the process. You've confronted the pain, created space, and started to rebuild. It's not an easy journey, but it's a journey that leads to growth, healing, and ultimately to a version of yourself that's stronger, more resilient, and more connected to your true purpose. Remember, this isn't about erasing the past or pretending the hurt doesn't exist. It's about understanding that your worth isn't defined by a relationship and that there is so much more ahead of you. You have the power to reshape your future, to redefine who you are, and to reclaim your happiness. Every step you take, no matter how small, is progress. You are moving forward, even on the days when it feels like nothing's changing. Trust the process, be patient with yourself, and never forget, there's a world of possibilities waiting for you. So go ahead, embrace the journey, let go of what no longer serves you. Take back your life. The best chapters are still ahead. You've got this.